New fish in the fish room, new design shirt. Stay tuned. Alright, fishy folks, happy Sunday fun day. Today we got some new fish. I got another trio of the chocolate mollies because I had some. The local fish store had some and I wanted some more. I do have some fry in here. Pretty sure that light fry like I showed you on Friday's video, those are chocolate molly fry. There's another one right there. Not that one right there, not the endlers or guppies that are in there. I've been trying to get those out. I also want to perhaps put some more Java moss in here. But in order to do that, I'd probably have to upgrade the light, blah, blah, blah. So we'll see. But we got another trio for breeding purposes. The male has a ginormous sword tail. Duh. The male has a ginormous sailfin. And then in this bucket, we have 9 koi angels. I almost said guppies. And they are drip acclimating, or are they supposed to be drip acclimating? Yes, they are. It's actually going a little fast, I think. Slow that down a little. A local guy who works at a different local fish store than my local fish store put them on Facebook, and it was such a great deal I had to buy them. They're a little small. The picture on Facebook made them look a little bigger. It's still a great deal. I am certainly not complaining about the deal, but they will be for sale as soon as they go through quarantine. So we'll see when that is. Nothing else new in the fish room right now, but this weekend I'm going to try a breeding project, which I will bring you next. And I may or may not work on some tanks, moving some stuff around. I kind of have to decide how and what I'm going to do with this area. I want to take that steel shelf down and put one rack here. It's about 8 feet. And plumb it to the drain that's over there, that way. I also want to change the 55 sump that I have, excuse me, that I used to catch all the water. I don't need a 55. I had a 55 there before because I wanted the volume. But now that every tank is separate, I don't need a 55. I want something low. I have a 15-gallon that's drilled that I don't really have room anywhere else for. I may try to swap that out this weekend as well. I have to see how much help I can get from my son and what else is going on. So I did add more stuff to this tank. Hopefully we'll get some fry soon and we'll see what's going on there. But I got to prepare for auction season, which is coming up very fast, as well as, you know, just overall clean the fish room. It's a disaster. I mean, it's been a disaster for weeks, but it's a disaster. And I have somewhat of a leak. I don't think it's a leak like a tank leaking. I think when my auto water change system goes on, something's dripping from, I'll show you. I think something's dripping right down here, like this area, down to the floor over there. In between these two tanks. So I just really got to get up there and look. I thought this tank with the guppies in it, the guppies, they're all guppies, Mike. This tank over here with the blondes was overflowing, but you can see it's not, and I don't think it does when I do an auto water change. So alright, that's it for now. I will talk about my breeding project. I got to get some more foliage in here, fry cover, and we'll go from there. Alright, fishy folks, it is now Saturday afternoon, and here are the 9 full or high coverage koi angels I purchased. They are just spectacular. They've all settled in quite nice. Typically fish don't like to be low. This is a low tank. It's actually on the bottom shelf. When I first set this tank up, it was supposed to be for my son's Oscars, and they hated it down here. That's why there's actually gravel in it. But they hated it down here, and I never actually took the gravel out. I probably should have done that before I put them in, but I'm going to probably take out that crushed coral. I did put a heater in this tank. It is one of 2 tanks for the heater in my fish room. These lower tanks tend to stay at around 71, 72. I want to bump it up for the angels to help them grow and start to spawn. So the other tank with the heater, as you know, is the Pisto tank. And then, of course, in the tank next door, we have another trio of the chocolate mollies. You can see there's a baby right there, so they are spawning. I believe one of the females, obviously from before I got this one, this trio, dropped some fry last week, as I said in a couple videos, so I don't think it's from one of the new females. But the other thing that we did in the fish room is I moved both of these females into the same tank. If you remember, this was a female that looked sad and depressed and possibly sick, and the other female had some clamped gills the other day as well. So I don't really know what's going on. Water's perfect, water test clean, of course. I am dosing General Cure at the recommended dose of 1 scoop per 20 gallons every 48 hours. And so we'll see what happens. So let's talk about the project, which I was going to do this weekend, my breeding project, but I did sell this colony of mollies. There aren't as many as I thought for the price that I quoted the guy, so I'm going to add some of these little juveniles in that tank. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, actually there's 5 fry and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adults. That's, for the price I told them, that's about right. Now that I think about it, so I'll see how it comes out when I bag them up. But this tank I'm going to empty and clean, and I'm going to take a male blue-black sword and a female, or 2 female, young female red brick swords, or red wag swords, and see what happens. See what their babies look like. If I can get some of the red and some of the black together without it just being the wag, that would be pretty spectacular. And so we'll see what happens. You know, I look at all my tanks and go, I have plenty of Java moss or guppy grass or hiding spots, and I don't. I have just barely enough, so I probably gotta go buy some or make some more. I did pick up a couple tanks from my buddy Colin. I picked up a 90-gallon Reef Ready. It's just got 2 holes drilled in it with bulkheads. It looks like it had an overflow built in, but somebody took it out, so I got to clean that up. But it supposedly it holds water, so that's pretty good. And 4 20 gallons for the new rack system that's going to go over here whenever I get around to it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with the 90. I think I'm going to put the 90 up top. My original plan was to take this rack down, then move these tanks to this side with all my other 20s, as many 20s as I could fit, and then just put a shelf to hold stuff over here. But of course, why would I want a shelf to hold stuff when I could just have a rack for tanks? So yeah, but I am going to move the rack on this side out so I can get behind the tank, so I don't have this crap in the front, risk breaking it. In addition, I'm going to put a drain in and drain it down to the other drain down there, the washing machine drain, so we're not constantly draining into the sump pump of the house. What else? Well, I think that's it, guys. That's it for Sunday Fun Day. Oh, we're just cleaning this tank out. Also, you know, you never know what you're going to put in here. Auction season is upon us, so I have to, oh, I know what I'm going to put in there. I lied. I'm going to put a couple of, maybe 4 of the full-size koi guppies and see if we can't find a pair. So I'm going to clean that tank out. I have already washed it twice, so I'm just going to, you know, clean all the dirt out, probably refill it, probably drain that, fill it again, and, you know, got to make sure things are clean. Alright guys, that's it for Sunday Fun Day. Hope everyone has a great weekend. I lied, it's not it for Sunday Fun Day. I did steal a bunch of Java moss from other tanks and put it in here. So these guys have some more cover to drop fry. There is one fry in there now. I don't know where, but I'm sure he's still in there. And yeah, that's it. That's it for now. Hope everyone has a great weekend, rest of your weekend, and you know, stay cool. Stay fishy, people.